It's me, So Real, bringing you my viewers. Somewhat of like a little informant video. And yes, it's about the mobile game that I used to play, the RPG one. I stopped playing it. Um, got on to a little bit of the Call of Duty mobile as it showed previous uploads of gameplays I used to upload. Playing Battle Royale, then I went to the multiplayer, and eventually I had got bored of it and deleted it. And one night I took the notion to download the RPG, the one that I legitly got totally on a leaderboard for. That I've been also spending some that I have spent some major cash on it, somewhat regrettably, even more so now, I guess. So, not to where I'm upset with myself again, totally upset with myself with it, but still, I'm here to recommend. I'm basically making this video to recommend. Don't ever, ever, ever spend money on a mobile game. Don't. It's especially if it's a multiplayer game. If it involves like an RPG where raids have to be launched and a certain amount of players have to be ready up for it and to the raid to launch, do not spend no money on it. Those games have more involved having it stay up, and if the devs, the game creators, are not getting what they want from the game worth keeping it up, they're going to drop it. And basically that's what's happened with this game. Like I said, I took an interest to download it, and I noticed that where you go to the store and where you buy all the items and spend real money has been removed. I said, all right, so there's no more enticement of spending money on this game. So I started playing it again, and not only that, they gave weekly goals, to where you receive a lot of shit to make your character stronger real fast and level up your character up real fast. And I said, this is sweet. I'm going to actually get my character to a max level. And compared to I was leveling more than 6 levels a day, and in previous times it'd take more than 1 week to level just one time. So that's how much it was, increased. But I also noticed when I first downloaded that they removed all social media links. But this one news icon to click on, and I read it a little bit when I first downloaded it. It just talked about removing the store main items. I got to play the game for 3 days. And finally, Sunday night, this previous Sunday night, I read the whole thing. The whole game is going to be terminated sometime during June. Access to the game is going to be taken away. So they're just letting you play this remaining time out and leveling your character up as fast as it can, and then the game is going to be gone. It's gone. The game has been out, but I think maybe 3 years, because there's anniversary items. They come on with the anniversary items, and they've only come out with a 3rd-year anniversary item. So it has to be at most 3 years that the game's been out, because they haven't created no 4th-year anniversary. And that just shows. Imagine that I never quitted. Imagine I never quitted, and I continued playing it, continued thinking this game was going to be around, and all the cash that I spent on this game. And as you remember, I made videos talking about it before, that even in one night I spent $300 in one night. And if you don't believe me, here you go. I'm going to have right here, you see a little same icon, and you'll say Axe with packs or something like that. All the ones that says Axe is a recording screenshot of my Google purchases and money that shows how much money I spent on that game. And I mentioned about making a video showing this before, but I got off the game. Didn't think I'll get back on it, so I didn't really care. Well, now the game is gone, and well, it just shouldn't matter. You so real. You quitted the game before, but it still just doesn't seem extra right that I spent this much money on this game. And I always thought, if I take the notion, I could download it and I could start playing it again. But now I'm not going to be able to. So I implore you, don't invest money in a mobile game that's like this one. I know there's like games like Candy Crush. So the Candy Crush isn't a multiplayer game, or like that farming game where your AI characters are complete tasks and stuff like that. It doesn't require other players. It doesn't really require much updates, where the devs or the game creators are constantly have to come out with new stuff to keep you interested, and having to troubleshoot bugs and stuff like that. So this is why I believe the game's dead. There was not enough activity on the game. There sure wasn't enough purchases, money spent for the devs to constantly continue the game, and they just can't leave the server up and without no eyes on it. So they're just getting rid of it. Do not spend money on mobile games like this. I've learned my lesson. Again, I'm not upset as most as I think as I'm especially with the $300 in one night. I'm disappointed in myself, but it's a lesson learned. Not going to do it again. So this has been another video brought to you by So Real. Continue to yield to my will. Now that's so real.